everybody. I hope you are doing great. In today's video, we are going to continue our topic about immigration. In the previous discussion, I asked you to think about the topic, and I hope that you have done some sorts of thinking and you've got some ideas. And in today's video, you will increase the number of those kind of opinions about immigration. So, without further ado, let's get started. Immigration can help the economy of a country. That goes without saying because it just brings a lot of money and it creates a lot of opportunities for the economy of that country. It can create multicultural societies, of course, because people are coming from different parts of the world, and we will have a multicultural society like those countries, accepting a lot of immigrants like Canada, the USA, Australia. However, immigration needs to be controlled. So here, when you see however, you can definitely expect that kind of opposing idea, contradicting the previous one. In the previous two sentences, we were given some positive ideas and opinions about immigration. By this, we can understand that something negative is going to be introduced. Immigration needs to be controlled. Who's going to control that? We don't know. It's not important. What is important is it has to be controlled. And that's why we have the passive voice here. Immigration needs to be controlled. You can use other modals or verbs here, like immigration should be controlled, has to be controlled. In many countries, immigrants need visas or work permits. So this has come under the category of maybe negatives or, rather skeptical ideas. In many countries, immigrants need visas or work permits. What about your country? Do you know anything about that kind of regulation, whether or not immigrants need some sorts of permits or visas in order to be able to work in your country? So, if you know anything about that, please just comment it down below so that my other friends and I can get into some understanding about your country. Governments should stop companies from exploiting immigrant workers. So exploit means what? Like countries in the past used to exploit different countries which had less power or they were poor. So governments should stop companies from. This is a very nice structure that could be used in a wide range of topics and ideas. Stop something or someone from doing something. So here, government should stop companies from exploiting. Exploiting is somehow taking advantage of immigrant workers. In the previous discussion, we were getting some ideas about the negatives of immigration in that regard, one of which was exactly referring to this idea that immigrants are usually open to work for longer hours with less money, and companies automatically are just using and misusing that kind of possibility. So here we see that it has to be stopped. So government should stop. Here, the sentence, the structure that has been used is an active format. Government should stop, but we can definitely change it into a passive voice like, da-da-da. Can you say what it is? This idea, it means exploiting migrant workers, should be stopped. That is it. So you should do this kind of practice all the time in order to improve your understanding of passive versus active voices in order to really improve your English in different aspects and in the real world as well. It's not just about the IELTS test, right? You want to be able to speak correctly and to communicate well with other people. Alrighty, the next one. Foreign and local workers should have the right to equal pay and conditions. So the fact that they are immigrants should not give permission to companies or employers to give them less sums of money. It doesn't seem to be fair at all. So here we go. Foreign and local workers should have the right to equal pay and conditions. That is a fact. And you can definitely write down the other opinions that you can think of down below. I will definitely take a look and read them. And if I see that something has to change, I will let you know. So let's get into the next topic. Positives of globalization. So, in the previous videos that we started talking about globalization, immigration, and these topics that are somehow very, very connected to one another, we started having some thoughts about globalization. And now we're gonna stop here so that in the next upcoming video, we will start talking about globalization in more depth. But till then, please write down your ideas about immigration, whether you think it's positive, it is negative, and whether or not your country is a welcoming country for immigrants. See you. Bye.